Welcome to a little bit of Florida here in California. This is where the early planning is taking place for our so-called Disney World project. But before I go into any of the details, I want to say just a word about the site of our Florida project. As you can see on this map, we have a perfect location in Florida, almost in the very center of the state. In fact, we selected this site because it's so easy for tourists and Florida residents to get here by automobile. Now, in larger scale on this map, our Florida land is located partly in Orange County and Osceola County, between the cities of Orlando and Kissimmee. And the important thing is that the Disney World is located just a few miles from the crossing point of Interstate 4 and Sunshine State Parkway, Florida's major highways carrying motors east and west and north and south to the center of the state. But as you can see on this master plan, the theme park and all the other tourist facilities fill just one small area of our enormous Florida project. According to this scale, I am 6 miles tall. Now that's 12 miles from here up to here, and the whole area encompasses 27,400 acres. That is 43 square miles, twice the size of the island of Manhattan. Here in Florida, we have something special we never enjoyed at Disneyland, the blessing of size. There's enough land here to hold all the ideas and plans we can possibly imagine.
Well, at this stage, Governor, it's hard to spell it all out. The Disneyland operation is unique, and out of the 10 years experience at Disneyland, we've learned an awful lot. And it's like anything that after you've done something, you see with the experience and all of that, what you might do if you were starting from scratch. And here, after taking a look at the land this morning, I say we are starting from scratch. I'm very excited about it because I've been storing these things up over the years, and certain attractions at Disneyland that have a basic appeal, I might move here. And again, I would like to create new things. You hate to repeat yourself. I don't like to make sequels to my pictures. I like to take a new thing and develop something, a new concept.
Walt Disney World is a tribute to the philosophy and the life of Walter Elias Disney, and to the talents, the dedication, and the loyalty of the entire Disney organization that made Walt Disney's dream come true. May Walt Disney World bring joy and inspiration and new knowledge to all who come to this happy place. A magic kingdom where the young at heart of all ages can laugh and play and learn together. Dedicated this 25th day of October, 1971.
More than a dozen years ago, Walt Disney outlined his belief that the critical problems facing the world can and will be solved by creative people who are both dreamers and doers, people in universities, in government, in business, and in industry. Even then, he was convinced that solutions to many of our problems already existed and that every day others were emerging from the world's creative centers. He believed that if these ideas could be communicated to people in a way they understood and believed, the decisions they make for tomorrow would provide all of us with a better world in which to live. Walt Disney dreamed of a showplace for the concepts of tomorrow that would never be completed, but always introducing, testing, and demonstrating new ideas, new materials, and new systems. A center for the communication of new concepts that would always be in the state of becoming, giving voice to an optimistic future and confidence in the ingenuity and imagination of free enterprising men and women. He called his dream Epcot, Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow.
And if there's one message that Epcot says to the world, is that the world can be better if we learn and work together. And in the forum that will take place in Future World, we will literally be able to bring together for brief moments of time the finest minds in the world, regardless of political persuasion, to talk about solving some of the problems of the world.
Epcot Center represents the culmination of more than 25 million hours of effort by talented artists, designers, engineers, and technicians, with hundreds of advisors and thousands of construction workers, all propelled by the power and the force of an idea of one wonderful man, Walt Disney. Epcot Center, thank you. Epcot Center celebrates human achievements and innovation born from imagination. It is a showplace dedicated to entertain, we hope, with a purpose. Our goals for Epcot Center are quite clear. We want to first entertain, then inform and inspire all who come here, and above all, to instill in our guests a new sense of belief and pride in mankind's ability to shape a world that offers real hope to people everywhere in the world.
Walt Disney Productions and other major studios are hopefully going to use this center. This is the first time a major company, a major production company, a major entertainment company has come to Florida to open a studio. I am absolutely confident it's going to be successful. It's been a dream of Florida for more than 60 years. It's going to cost $300 million. We're going to do features here, television shows. We're going to make animation, audience participations. The only problem we have is we're going to have to get some good scripts, but I'm hopeful that we'll be able to do that. Frank will do that. I don't want anybody in Los Angeles, if they happen to be watching this, to think that we're leaving Los Angeles, but we do have a fondness for Orlando, and we're going to be here as well. As you all know, this will be the third Walt Disney gated attraction, and we're hopeful that it'll bring additional people to Walt Disney World and Orlando. We will begin production here in 1988, open the studio in the tail end of '88 for the tour, or the beginning of 1989.